endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you. With champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. I hope everybody is doing well today. Oh, man, I feel so much better because I have gotten back to my diet that I have let slip for over a year. And I feel much better. Much more energized. I'm loving it. But good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building. What's up, man? Followed by Checo Jr. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yo. Yes, we had an uneventful weekend. And oh, how I am happy about that. Very happy about that. Drunk Reaper, what's up, man? How goes it? We gonna jump into these battlegrounds. Wrong. Battlegrounds is tomorrow. But what's up, Vernon? Money earning Mount Vernon. What's up? Yeah, Battlegrounds tomorrow. And then Wednesday, the plan is to do Epoch completion at least. And then we'll see what my stash looks like after that. It may be that I decide to, space it out a little bit. Siege, what's up, man? Oh, wow. I don't know if MSD couldn't do it. But he hasn't done it yet. So props to whoever was able to do that. Ain't mad at them at all. Hike, what's up? We chilling over here, man. Got energy. I done gotten back to what I know to do. Exercising a little bit too. you know, ramping it up. Not trying to do 100 push-ups right away. Just, you know, ease it into it, walking. We've also been talking about going back to Planet Fitness, but that may have to wait because of transportation. We don't have a car, so we'd have to take other transportation, and that's not ideal. So, and we certainly can't afford to take Lyft all the time. Did you see the Barrowman Andrew the Rough BG battle hosted by Vega? No, I didn't. How was it? We know Barrowman is a beast, but I've heard Andrew the Rough as well. So what's up? Although, don't spoil it. But that sounds like a battle. All right, let me see. Did we get the yeah, we got that back on. So you guys are hearing the music. Cool. Okay, let me go grab some water real quick. And I will be right back. Okay. Let's switch over to this. Oh, we need to reset. Let's pop this up here. Let's get Air Server up. And then I can try to remember. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. We can do that, baby. Man, I hope this guy does not treat her bad, but I saw this guy pick up a girl and he did it so smooth. I hope he keeps that same energy with her. She seemed really sweet. You know, obviously we don't know none of them. She could be a, you know, evil Harridan. But he walked up to her and you could see she was already, she was like, oh, you know. And they started talking. And he asked her, why are you speaking so softly? And she told him that she Fix that camera. She told him that she had hearing loss in one ear. And so she kind of lost her voice. And he was just like, oh, really? And then he was just like, do you know sign language? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I don't know it, but I want to learn it because I want to be able to talk to you. Because I'm not going to lie, you look good, you know, all that. I was like, okay. And he asked her, how do you say, you know, you look good? And she told him, and he started practicing and I was like, you know what, bro, he got game. And I hope he keeps that with her. I hope he doesn't hurt her. But anyway, let's see. I'm still waiting for the BG tournament you decide to join. You'll be waiting. That should have been a main event for the Battle Realm Brawl. Oh, okay. I figured that would be a nasty battle right there. Caveman, ooh, what's up, man? Yo. So, you guys remember, just to give you an update on how I'm taking care of my health, going back to what I know to do. Like right now, I haven't eaten yet, right? But instead of drinking the apple juice to get the blood sugar up, I bought a bunch of these. You can get like a, I don't know if you guys can see it. You can get like a whole box of these, like 10, I think. How many is it? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. 10. You get 10 of those for about, what was it? Like 3 something? Not that expensive for it, considering what you're getting. It might have been a 5 something. I have to look. But this right here is a snack, and it has exactly what I need to kill the craving and keep my blood sugar from dropping like you've seen it do. And when the stream is over, what I'll be doing is eating properly. A nice 60 carb meal. The thing with eating 60 carb meals is that you need to snack. You can't eat 60 carb and then think it's going to last you forever. The goal is to regulate your blood sugar so that you don't have the spikes up and down, because when you do that, you tend to eat more. But we're back to it. Got nuts, raisins, almonds. Beautiful. And I started exercising again, which also helps a lot. So I won't be surprised if I lose weight even more, back to the weight I was when I had done this before. But how's everybody doing? I'm trying to think about what's in the news. And I've been looking at this Dank DeMoss thing. Now, the Michigan statute that it was filed under is the employer-employee one, right? But somebody pulled up a civil rights an old civil rights one. I don't know if it's still gonna be used or what, that did mention weight as being protected in public spaces. But here's the danger for the the prosecutors. The law can be changed. That's often how it happens. Someone tries to use a law that they feel is outdated or is being used improperly. It'll get appealed, go up to the Supreme Court, and the next thing you know, it's been amended. So they should be careful with that. All right, what we got going on here? Yep, already did my at least that arena. War is going to be interesting, but I do have a handle on it. Y'all know what path I take, right? Path 3. Look at what I've done with this team. Look at that. Path 3. And then I scooted over here. And as you can see, all solos. I went up the middle. There was a sentinel sitting there. Corvus rips him up. I don't know, but Corvus rips him up. I hear people talking about, how tough of a defender he is. Corvus tore him up. And keep in mind, this is off season. We're not boosting up. Now, I thought about fighting that Wolverine. Not so sure. Incinerate, shock. I think Dust is immune to at least a shock. Corvus doesn't take damage from the shock. So he might be good for this. I don't know. Now I don't know who. I guess he tried to use either Dazzler or Prowler for this fight. This is the time to practice. We can see what works, what don't work. That sort of thing. But let me see. We haven't changed our defense either. So it's still the defense for the last season. But we have submitted our new rosters, and he's going through it. All right. Already used up energy. Oh. Show you guys the revive stash. I've been farming them up, as you can see. And Where is it? Yeah. We got 2 days for a bunch of these to expire. We will be using them on Wednesday. So we should be cool. And I will be farming some more. But what I have right now is enough to do one completion. Then I'll see what my stash looks like. Farm some more. And then go back in. James the Cat Boy, what's up, man? Oh, I want to show y'all something. This is really, really sweet. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a service dog in action. Let me see if I can find it here. That was cute too. But this one was hold on, I think I sent it to my sister. Battle Realm, what now? I ain't going in there. Oh, let's see. There it is. All right. All right, you guys, check this out. This is amazing. If you have not seen a service dog. So understand that the dog, a service dog, can sense when a medical emergency, whatever he was trained to do, we don't know exactly what she has. It might be a seizure. That's what I'm thinking. Like epilepsy, the dog can tell when that is about to occur. It's wild, okay? So watch what the dog does, sensing that his master or her master is in danger. Grabbed her some water. Closed the door back. Checked to make sure it was closed. Now he's laying on her and he can hear her heartbeat and everything, and he's making sure that everything sounds good and is okay with her. Tell me that's not amazing. Look at that. That is beautiful. I don't even know what to tell you guys. That brought tears to my eyes. I saw that. I was like, oh, wow. They are amazing. Okay. But yeah, dogs are amazing, and that's a service dog that is trained. That is something. All right, let me remember how to reset this. Because it's not here. Let me see, settings. I gotta learn this. Okay, where was it? Because I just found it the other day. I'm using a new plugin, so let's see. And the thing is, as you can see, Trip G's super chat is still there. So I gotta remember now how. Let's see, nope, it's not down there. Was it under settings? No, it was somewhere in here. Where are you getting so many level 2 revives from? I can only find the ones from the apothecary. I do the daily every single time. So that's one place that I get them, and I don't remember where all I pick them up. Errol, what's up, man? Hey, Errol, check this out. Of course, I've been using this time to practice in war. Trying to get used to these new nodes. So, as you can see, did well. Experiment did well. I jumped over here and took a sentinel on that middle node there with Corvus. Corvus chewed him up. This first node here, this one here, Dust is awesome for it. You know, provided that the person that's there is one Dust can mess with. This one here, I really hate because you can get power locked. But that doesn't matter if you, you know, have your own power, or you get them down before that, or you can start with a power bar, you know, one power bar, and you're good. But that one, I remember this node, and I never liked it. It used to be in Path 2, when I took Path 2. This node here, encroaching stun, is a pain in the butt. What I usually do is try my best to take them down quick. That's what I try to do. Whoever's on there. Now, in this case, I think they put a Red Skull here. Corvus tore him up. Didn't even make it to the first stun. But for this one, it's mainly the encroaching stun that's annoying here. And of course, if they are Genesis defenders, that just adds to the fun. And this one, this Safeguard, couldn't use Corvus, but again, Dust did well here. But we can't forget, you know, others that do bleed damage or any kind of damage over time kind of a thing, that don't require you to do a specific type of rotation here, because I don't want to be getting disintegrated. So somebody I can do medium light medium or medium light. Like I said, Dust has been doing very well here. And then, like I said, that was Corvus over there. You hate those new nodes? Yeah. The one that I hate the most is that stun, encroaching stun, and the there's one with auto block, which is why I brought Proxima in there. That auto block on the mediums, and I think that was this one here. So anybody with True Strike would work, Mole Man or whatever, but I think it was this one. No. Which one was it? I thought it was the second node of something. That was the safeguard, so it's got to be this one. No, wait. Where is it? Oh, here. Here's this one. I was right. I just didn't go scrolling down far enough. 6 cents. That is freaking annoying. Auto block. Medium and light. 50% chance. And then this. So I'm thinking Mole Man, who I just recently took up. Don't have him as a 7-star yet, but we'll get there. All right, hold on. Let me get back to this. Stop game, restart game. What in the world? Set alerts, master volume. Aha! There it is. Found it. Look at that. Reset it. Beautiful. I don't think that's the same way that I did it before, but that works. I remember 6 cents back in AQ. Yeah. Oh, man, I hate that. All right. Let's get to the arena. Make sure everything's looking good over there. All right. So that's going to be kind of interesting, I think. I've been noticing the game having the AI resist a block break in random fights where neither the champ nor the node say anything about it. Not only that, I've also noticed my intercept sometimes fail. Intercept failing, an actual fail. Now, I was listening to some people talking, and they said that that's something that's been happening since they introduced 60 frames per second. Thing is, even taking it down to 30 frames per second doesn't fix it. So it's not specifically tied to you running at 60 frames per second, but it's a bug that came in with that. And I mean, that is like one of the biggest changes that they have made in this game in years, right? So we knew there were going to be some kind of fallout to it. Grind till you're blind. Hey, Enigma Force, what's up, man? How you doing? Parry failing has been happening to me a lot too. Yeah. I mean, you know you got the parry. And it doesn't work. And usually, I mean, not the parry, the intercept. And usually they'll get you. They'll just be like, okay, you ain't gonna intercept, I'll intercept. But yeah, sometimes I'll be sitting here like, wait, how did I miss that intercept? I said I had that intercept. There's no way. It's been happening to other people too. So it's not just you. I remember when I first started playing and I was new and stuff like that would happen, I'd try to tell people, but they'd be like, skill issue. And I wouldn't know. You know, I hadn't been playing that long, so perhaps I got my timing off, or perhaps I did, you know. So when I started getting better, I had more of a leg to stand on when I complained, because now I know. I was like, no. That was a parry. And it failed. You know, now I can tell. You know, and I can tell when I was a little too late. Like if I hesitated or if I was a little too late, I could tell that too. They know intercepts don't work, and yet they still made the last phase of Ares where you have to intercept or die. Funny how that works, isn't it? Now, I'm not gonna say any kind of conspiracy theories. Not me. However, not however, but however, it's mighty strange how that working. How they seem to take, you know, again, no conspiracy theory. I'm just going to tell you guys about an anime that we were just watching that reminded me of the situation. Spy, ex-Spy Family. Have you guys ever heard of it? In this video, in this episode, the father and one of his colleagues had to play tennis. And this was the final. It was an underground tennis thing where they had, you know, illegal betting, all that good stuff. And anything really goes as far as bringing in equipment or whatever you wanted to do, right? So their final opponents, who were pretty good, had these specialized rackets. But they were still getting beat because their opponents were really good at compensating for this thing. So what did they start doing? They started doing everything they could to mess that team up. I'm talking about the ground, the very ground started popping up. You know, it just seemed like they weren't just fighting their opponent. They were fighting the backers as well. Which is why I was like, even though anything goes, you know, that's still cheap. Because it's supposed to be anything goes between them two, you know, in the match. But they had a sniper shooting rubber bullets, you know, everything to just kind of compensate them because they were doing so well. Now, I'm not saying that is kind of the thing that Kabam does in this game to ensure that you're using resources. However, it's mighty peculiar. That's all I gotta say. It's mighty peculiar. It reminded me of that anime. Like, you're doing well, and then all of a sudden, little things that you've been doing just fine up until this point just stop working right. I mean, parrying? Yeah, you've been parrying for years, but all of a sudden, parry ain't working. Huh. Suddenly, intercepts are failing. What? Intercepts failing? We can intercept. It's already a very dangerous thing to try to do, but we're getting good at intercepting. Now, all of a sudden, it don't matter how good you are. Interesting. But I'm not saying anything. And now they got designed a boss that requires you to do something already dangerous. Sorry, the nuts, I ate the almonds, and the skin sometimes messes with me. Now, there might be a glitch. Ignore the glitch. It happens every once in a while. All right. I need to do this here. Oh, wait, what was it? That was infantry? Yeah. All right. Because right now I'm too far away from them, really. All right. Get back to it. You may not, but I'm saying it. The jitter step by the opponent into that quick light attack, then full combo. Yes. Yes. Because not only does that keep you from being able to intercept because they're not really attacking, but they intercept you with it. And the thing is, we can tell. We've been playing for a while. We know when the AI is doing that. You know who used to call that out all the time? Dorky Diggity Dave. That's how long it's been doing some of that kind of thing. He called that out. He was like, oh, I see what it's doing. You know, in case people thought it was just them. You know, you go and do that and you cannot intercept if they're not attacking. That's just not gonna happen. So if the AI decides to run at you, stop, and then attack, you can't intercept that. There's no way you can intercept that. That's why not my money. Speaking of anime, you've been watching Solo Leveling? Yes. Drunk Reaper, we are caught up. We are waiting for the next episode. We are mad that there's not more episodes. They need to hurry up and come with it with them episodes. Are you impacted by the jobs, Jay? What? Not sure what you're asking. Wake up in that corner there. Now go to sleep. I have even had AI throw 14, 17 hit combos without a pause. And I'll sometimes sit there like, what is happening? I'll sit there and look at my fingers, look at the screen, and I'm sitting there like, what is happening right now? Because I'm blocking, and they're just hitting me. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Now Doggy D Dave is a command point and can no longer call them out. Yeah, not like that. Oh, by the job cuts. Hustler for more. What's up, man? No, I'm not. I'm pretty much self-employed for now. But I am going to look into getting another job because the money. Especially if I want to really take care of my health, because some of the things that I'm thinking of doing takes money. So, just a little update. So, when you have diabetes, either type 1 or type 2, you need to regulate your blood sugar. And to help you do that, you're supposed to monitor it by checking your blood sugar periodically. You know, maybe 4 times a day, you know, maybe one time a day, you know, maybe several times a week, you know, but you need to be checking it to make sure that you are keeping it regulated and all that, right? But them finger pricks are a pain. And because of those, and because it's so annoying, a lot of people don't want to do them, so they don't check it as regularly. Like, you know, who wants to stick their finger 4 times a day to check, right? Now, they have finger, no prick, no needles, ways of checking your glucose levels. And back years ago, they weren't really that good, but they've gotten much better now. And I've been looking into that, and I do have insurance now. So they have something called a constant glucose monitor. Now, usually this is for those with type 1. They were born with it. They're not getting rid of it. Okay? They just have to manage it for the rest of their lives. Okay? For type 2, you can do it. Enigma Force. That is exactly the one. Freestyle Libra 3. But anyway, that is what I'm looking into. I'm trying to see how much that's going to cost me. And with my insurance, and I'm asking, it might be around, you know, under like $60 a month, which is quite a bit for me right now because I barely make more than that. And I have to pay for the insurance premium. I have to, I'm still paying back for the UPS. So it can be tight, which is why I need to do something. Hold on, let me see. Did she? Because that's a far way to go, but a way to go. So yeah, so I can see you guys are okay. Good, she got it. I can see you guys are familiar with it. I'm learning a lot of that now. So the freestyle one looks like it's pretty cheap among the options. And unlike with type 1, it's not like I have to do it for the rest of my life. But while I'm trying to get, you know, managed, that will help to tell me what's working and what's not working. You know, and so I can do that maybe for, you know, a few months and see how it's looking. So that's the plan. You know, I've been walking, not walking. I'm gonna start walking. I've been doing calisthenics in the house right now. You know, push-ups, crunches, stuff like that, getting my heart rate up. And I think after this stream, I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go out and just walk around the neighborhood, get my heart rate up, start out, you know, just slow, work my way back up to what I was doing before. And we'll see how that goes. But the glucose monitor is definitely going to be a tool that I need to have. I didn't get one before because I didn't have insurance, and they were very expensive, and I couldn't afford it. But with the insurance that I have now, it makes it much more affordable. And We should be able to do that. But I'll tell you this. I'm already feeling better. Now, it's not enough time to make a drastic change in my, A1C, but just the exercise I've been doing, going back to eating, 60 carb. Wow, I actually, did y'all see I evaded that? I just evaded his SP1 completely. Wow. But I feel I have more energy right now because what I was doing to myself for the last year is I didn't have it regulated, so it was spiking up and down, up and down. So like by the time I went to stream, my sugar was low. And then I had to, I grabbed like a little apple juice just to give me that spike back up. See, I'm not supposed to have to do that. If I had it regulated properly, that doesn't happen. Since I've been going back to eating the proper way with the proper foods, mind you, not tons of tortilla chips and, all of that. I have more energy because it's regulated. When we went to stream today, I wasn't ravenous. My blood sugar wasn't low because you guys know what a glucose index is. I think it's a glucose index. I don't think that's something that they often put on foods, but you can research it. You want ones that have a low one because when it's low, it slowly releases the sugar. When one has a higher one, that means you're gonna process it quick. It's like a quick shot, and then that's it. Glycemic, that's it. I was trying to remember. I knew it was a G. We usually just say GI. All right, but yeah, that's it. And so, getting foods like I was eating foods that had high indexes, which would cause me to spike. But like right now, I'm good. And to give you guys an idea of what 60 carbs looks like and why you tend to lose weight, but it's much better for you. I have a bagel. One bagel, cream cheese, a banana. That's it. That is a meal. Not only is that healthier, but it's cheaper. My money gonna go further. Now, when you eat like that, you've got to snack. So after the stream, I'll have a bagel and a banana. Then 2 hours later, whether I'm hungry or not, because that's my problem, I'm usually not so hungry. And so then I don't eat. Gotta eat regularly. So in 2 hours after the stream, after I eat rather, I'll grab a little snack. And you see I have all the little snack foods already set up. Doesn't take long. And then 2 hours after that, I eat again. 5 to 7 small meals per day is normally what they say. Yep. So you can hear I eat every 4 hours, but I also have snacks in between. So the ideal is you eat 3 meals, 60 carbs, and 2 snacks. Okay, let me see. While I was running how old am I, Siege? I just January, 1 month ago, I turned 54. is an ageless, immortal wizard that hides in civilian life by playing mobile games on YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm thinking of getting that one, Enigma. It actually makes me feel better that you mentioned that, because I was trying to do my research and I saw that it was a very popular one. Good RX even has it, has a coupon for it. You know, so. But we'll see what my insurance says, because I sent them a message. And I have an appointment with my doctor for a checkup. We already did labs and everything, but this one is for a checkup, you know, to check my eyes, maybe check my feet, you know, the routine diabetic things. Make sure, you know, all of that is okay, and if not, you know, find some kind of treatment. So when I go in there for that, I want to have enough information that I can tell her I need a prescription for this. You know, the glucose monitor, it requires a prescription. The one that I want requires a prescription. There's some that don't require prescriptions. But that Freestyle 3, that one needs, Freestyle Live 3 needs a prescription. So if my insurance, I know my insurance covers it, but I want to get an idea of how much it costs. Because what the insurance is telling me is that 25% is what my cost will be for that. But I still don't know exactly how much. You know, now I did know, here's something else that why I want the free, just so you can know I did my research. There was another one, the Dexicon, I think Dexcon or whatever. It's more expensive, and oh wow, it's more expensive, and the sensors only last 10 days. So that means you have to spend money, 3 sensors a month. With the Freestyle Lite, their sensors last 14 days. So you can get away with just 2 sensors. So that Freestyle is going to be the cheaper option by far. But I still want to have an idea, you know, of how much it is. I may have to borrow and you know, get it. Like I said, I want to see how it works to help me get my A1C down for at least 3 months, because I think that's how long it usually takes. All right. John A., what's up, man? From a Midwestern cowboy. All right. How you doing? I'm a soul man. They're discontinuing it in October. What, Freestyle Live 3? Oh, it's going to be a 3 plus. Oh, no. I hope that doesn't cost a whole lot more, though. But if that's in October, it'll still give me time for this one to see, you know. They just put me on that. Oh, wow. So you guys we all in it together. You guys are familiar with what I'm talking about. I hope it works out. It was a game changer for me. Yeah. Hacks. Pixie Bell, what's up, girl? How you doing? Lane Legend, hello, hello, hello. See, I just wanted to say you're the GOAT, brother. I enjoy your lives, and you motivate me to grind arena for July 4 deals. You got to do it, man. Unless you want to spend a lot of money. And see, I don't have the money to be spending. So I need to do it. Stuff in MCOC be expensive. And more events that us free-to-play players have to grind for. I'm 62 and been grinding MCOC since 2018. That's what's up, man. See, guys, I'm not that ancient. But you're 62. We have somebody that does often lurk in my stream, Daddy Rich. His name, Daddy Rich 64. So that should give you an idea how old he is. And it was so funny because when I started playing this game, I just knew that I was going to be the oldest one playing with a bunch of young folk. And I'm just like, man, they're going to look at me like a father figure or a grandfather figure. Like, what you still doing playing these games? And I'll be there going, I've been playing games since before you were born. Which I still do. MCC is like real life, for real. Arena is our job. Yeah, the only reason I can do it is because this is what I'm doing. Now, if I actually had a full-time job somewhere, I would just spend moderately. Because I wouldn't be able to do quite as much as I would like. So, you know, but I might still end up doing the arena. Even when I was working full time, I still found a way to play 8 hours a day in some games. Woo-woo. Sefasi is MCOC Gramps. How old is he? Because, yeah, man. I was so surprised. I remember I went, when I was in an alliance. And I just knew that I was the oldest one in the alliance. Nope. There were several in the alliance older than me. And I was like, okay. Because I was feeling all kinds of shy about my age and still playing this mobile game, Marvel. Hey, I grew up on these characters. So I'm loving them. Oh, so I don't know if you guys have been testing or keeping up, but you know She-Hulk is is available as a 7-star or going to be available. I don't think she's there in the basic yet. Otherwise, she's going to be one of my most wanted. But here's the question. Who do you think you're going to like better? Deathless She-Hulk or OG She-Hulk? And I'm going to tell you right now, you already know I think of champions as tools. So I'm going to like them both. They're different enough that they solve different problems in the game. So which one I pull out is just going to depend on what I'm doing. That's all. But I like She-Hulk. I grew up with She-Hulk, had a crush on She-Hulk. I'm very happy that they fixed her portrait because I was mad that they made, I won't call her really bad looking, but she didn't look good. All of it is like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it wasn't good. Yeah. I'll most likely never have a deathless character. Don't say that. Drunk Reaper, because eventually they are going to release ways to get the pieces without spending, you know, in exorbitant amounts of units. You know, there'll be objectives, things like that. Come on. Woo! Oh! The sidestep. But I got you like that. Get him! Gadooshi! Definitely want Spiral. Age is only but a number. Billy D, what's up, man? So 55 BC before MCOC. RN Jesus. Oh, there you go. Daddy Rich. I told you that he be lurking. Don't worry about your age. What are you supposed to do? Sit in a chair and watch daytime TV? Definitely not. Take it from a boomer. See, there you go. I'm trying to live my life doing one of the things that I really enjoyed, which is gaming. Yep, Beer Belly Buddha, Billy D. And we got Daddy Rich. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. That's how you want to do it? What the heck? Stop going and get the, what the? I want you to know that all of a sudden my character seemed to be drawn in like he had gravity. And I was like, no, don't dash in. Get away from him. Yeah, speak of Daddy Rich and he shall appear. But yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. Y'all remember that? Wow. I don't even know how she parried. Did she parry my special and then block the rest? What in the world? I got my eye on you, AI. I see someone forgot to lock the door again. Really drunk? Uh-oh. Drunk girls are dangerous. I try to avoid them. You know why? Because they don't always know how to control themselves near me. I still remember back in college, my friends already knew. Because they've seen it. We be out, hanging out, right? And I'm not talking about just some random girl, but that happened too. But with the girls that, you know, we might go out to a club or something like that, and we're all out there, right? And one of them will drink too much, get drunk. Now see, first of all, I now am in protection mode. Because I don't trust none of them guys. Not a one. I don't care. My friends, none of them. Not to take advantage. So now I gotta be on my guard. Okay? Not only that, but they lost their inhibitions. And let me just say that even when they're not drunk, girls tended to like to torment me. Because I was that S word. You know, safe. So they knew they could mess with me, they could bother me, and it was safe to do so. So if they wanted to just, you know, have a little fun, there I was. And so when they were drunk, that became even more of a thing. So usually, if I knew they were gonna get drunk, I avoided them. Now, Storm Shadow, I went up to Wisconsin to visit him one time, and him, a couple of ladies, a couple of fellas, we went to this festival. I forgot what it was called. And his friend got drunk. And she started coming on to me, hugging on me. Now, see, I am a guy. She was cute. So that was causing me some problems, if you understand what I mean. You know, we're talking, you know, in my 20s here, you know? But yet, I'm protective. So I just had to get ready for a tormenting night. And see, Storm Shadow ain't no good. Okay? He be laughing. He loves seeing me tortured like that. And he's seen me tortured like that since college. So, and it always amuses him. Always. That's okay. But I will say this, they were definitely the safest with me. Because I do not play. No, sir. You know, like she drunk and some guy said, you know, I'll see her home. No, that's okay. I'll see her home. We good. What, you don't trust me? No. You've been drinking too? No. I'm the designated driver. I don't drink. I got clarity. No, I don't trust you. Let me see. Lord Uncle Shadow Buck. Tell you, man. Hey, don't be played. Sorry, Shadow. I was a U.S. Navy sailor for 24 years. Oh, boy. And got some drunk stories that went different. I'll bet. Oh, my goodness. Yo, that's why I'm always nervous. I still remember, this is a story that I probably have told already. Okay? So, wintertime in Michigan, snow on the ground, it's cold. All right? Y'all know Michigan get cold. So, me, Storm Shadow, and my friend Kevin, ex-friend now, but my friend Kevin decided to hang out with some ladies over at their place. Okay? Now, one of them lived there. And two of them were there for a visit. But they were friends. All friends. You know, it wasn't like some random women or anything that we picked up. These are, I didn't know them, but Storm Shadow did. Kevin, I think, knew one of them. So we go over to their place, right? And we are warned that one of them, who we did not see, was in the back room, in the bedroom, sleeping off a hangover, and it was that time of the month for her. So she was not doing well that month, okay? That day, especially. So we were like, okay, you know, we'll hang out with the two, you know, just, you know, chilling, you know, but we're trying to be real quiet because we do not want to wake her up. You know, she got a hangover and cramps. Not the person we want to mess with, right? So we're out there, and I need to tell you how we are situated. All right, so there is a couch near the door of the apartment. One of the girls was sitting on the couch, curled up in a blanket. Okay. Storm Shadow was sitting on that couch, next to her, kind of like in the middle of that couch. Then there was a couch on the wall further away, closer to the back bedrooms. And then there was a lazy boy type chair recliner. So Kevin is sitting kind of on the right side of that couch. Okay, so you got Storm Shadow, then the girl, I forgot her name. Then in the other couch, you have Kevin, and then the second girl is sitting all the way to the end of that couch next to me. By the way, Kevin didn't usually, he didn't get the good attention from the ladies. Let's just say that, usually. So I'm sitting in the lazy boy chair that's right next to the couch. So I'm sitting basically right next to her. And like, if this was the chair like here, back here is where the rooms were. Okay, there was a hallway like right back this way, and then all the rooms. Okay. So we're, you know, having fun, cracking jokes. Of course, I don't remember anything of what we were talking about, really. You know, just joking around and you know, having fun. And apparently we got a little loud. And one of the girls had a nickname. This is how I found out what her nickname was. A voice came from the back. It was her friend. And she said, Pookie? Now, I want y'all to understand. We were trying to be low, but we now knew that we had not succeeded. So this girl, cramps and a hangover, is calling out to her friend. Because, yeah, apparently we were a little noisy and done woke her up. So now that I've told you how we were situated, let me tell you how we left the apartment after she said Pookie. First one out the door was Storm Shadow. Second one out the door was me. And the third one was Kevin. Now I want you to think about that. Kevin should have been out that door before me. But Kevin had some issues. His reaction time was very, very slow. So when we heard Pookie, I immediately hopped up, and so did Storm Shadow. And we were out that door. Okay, I was right on top of Storm Shadow as we were pushing to get out that door. Went out to my car. I popped the door open, and we all got in the car and scrunched down just in case she came outside looking for us. And we waited for a little bit, right? And then Pookie came outside wrapped in that blanket. Now, remember, it's cold out there. This is Michigan. The weather ain't playing with you. And she's out there in a blanket. She's not dressed. She don't have a coat, nothing. She's dressed for inside with just like a blanket around her. And she comes tapping on the window of my car. And she is cracking up, right? And eventually, you know, we open up and I'm sitting there, what are you doing out here? Do you know it's cold? You're gonna get sick. And so she couldn't even speak right because, again, she had been drinking a little bit too. They had all been drinking. So she just started laughing. She couldn't even speak quite right. So we came back inside, carefully looking for her friend who had gone back to sleep. But they were cracking up. They said they hadn't seen anything funnier than that in a while, because all of us, we left as one, okay? And she was just like, oh my goodness. But yeah, that, I got stories all right. Hold up, is Arcade shock immune? I really need to look more at this guy. I know he gains immunity. Okay, so poison, shock. All right, whatever. So I won't use. Now I have 2 people that have shocks. And none of them are poison immune. All right. Never spend units. What is that? Bishish! What up, man? Any tips for a beginner? I'm on Act 3. Take it slow. Do not try to rush. Complete the content as you go. When you feel that you're strong enough, you can try to do some of the next content. But up until, oh boy, here we go. See, this is what I don't like about this guy. Okay. All right, I don't see any, there we go. All right, so up until Act 4, explore Act 4 before you continue. After that, I would try to complete the next acts and build yourself up. There's a lot of content. Some of the content is not really worth doing anymore, but they can still help you with resources that you might need as you're growing still. Getting to the next progression level should be preferred over exploring other content. So like when you get up to Act 6, do not explore Act 6. Complete it. Don't explore it. Move on. Yep, that's also good. Do not spend your units on crystals. Spend your units to get masteries. Masteries will help you. Watch videos to get more information and to learn a bit about fighting that you may not have even thought to ask, you know, and ask questions. Oh yeah, Mr. Arcade, you going down now. You ain't know about Sandman. Yep, I don't care about all that. Come on. That's right. Come on, come on. Yeah, buddy. Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. Yeah, see? You ain't know nothing. Sandman nasty with it. What's parry and dex when Cascam add them? Okay, what champs are good? I don't have any 5 stars. Take your time. You'll get them. And the champs that are good are the champs that's going to help you complete content. That's kind of what you should be thinking about. Remember that champs are tools. So while you're watching videos, you're going to see people do tier lists. They'll rank champions in tiers. But keep in mind that this is their opinion based on a lot of different factors. For you to really understand a champion, think of them as tools. When you're fighting somebody that poisons you a lot, it don't matter what champion is high on the tier if they're not poison immune or have no way of dealing with poison. So you've got to look at these champions as tools. Now, you will have champs that you have fun using, and you'll gravitate towards certain champions that are just enjoyable to play. They may not be the best for the content that you're doing. So you definitely want to learn as much as you can about the different champions, their strengths and weaknesses, so that when you are fighting, you'll know who's a good counter. You know, because that's the thing. In order to do a really proper evaluation of champions, it would take so much. You have to evaluate them based on attacker strength, defender strength, utility, like, you know, are they poison immune? And then you have to do it for every encounter. So, yeah. It's much better, in my opinion, to look at them as tools, and then when you're doing something, some content that you're trying to clear, look to see who is best for that. And then you can invest in those and keep going. Just recently, for example, I did the Necropolis Karina challenges. I ranked up champions that would do that well. You know, I went out, I looked, and I saw, okay, you know, people are saying Wong was really good. So I ranked him up. And he was an MVP for me. Now, I don't really use Wong, but I used him that day. Check out my lives. Some of the Karina challenges. Check them out. I have a playlist too. Good night. So that's what I would keep in mind. So like when you ask, if you come here and say, who's the best champion out of these 3? We might give you a preference. Someone that we think is going to help you later. But that's how we're thinking in order to help you. Not because we think this champion is just better than the other one, but we think that this champion might be more useful to you given the content we know you're going to be going through. You know, they may not be a champion that you're going to be playing a lot, but they may be a champion that you really like. Look at my, no spoilers, but look at my rank up video that I put up just this morning. Okay? In there, I ranked up a champion that I really don't care for. Not a fan. But I've used that champion. I see how useful that champion is, so I've ranked them up. I've used them in the past, and as much as I don't really care for them, I rank them up because they will help me do content. And I explained some of that in the video as well. Kingpin, what's up? Let's see. MCOC Noob is going to be your best friend for act content. Yes. Check out MCOC Noob, Jason Voorhees. KT1 makes some guides. I don't know if he has any for the lower content, but he also makes guides. Now, I don't make guides. I make walkthroughs and commentary. Let me explain the difference so you'll understand, because some people find one or the other or both very useful to them. So a guide is going to give you a lot of multiple options for different paths and all that good stuff. All right, so for example, they may, and you'll see it, they may go through and tell you, okay, here are all the enemies you're gonna face on this path, and here are some champions that are good for it. Okay, that's a guide. Now, sometimes it'll include gameplay as well. What I do is I complete the content, and then I go back and add my commentary where I'm talking about some of the best champions to use and what have you. But you're actually able to see every single fight and how I did it. And if you want to use the same champs, or you don't have those champions, I usually try to speak about some other champs and give you some rationale on what type of champions you really want to be using. So they can serve the same purpose, but the guides are gonna most likely be more thorough as far as exploring your different options and breaking down the fight itself. For example, like if you're dealing with a more complicated fight, you know, they will break down the abilities of the boss, while I might just tell you a strategy that I used to beat it. And I can tell you now, I'm in the let's just get it done club. So there may be times in my walkthrough that we get to the boss and I say, look here, don't even worry about all these nodes, just do this. So that's the difference. Ooh. Oh, you gonna get it now. Hit him with it. Good. Okay. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw you rank that champ up this morning. Tell me about it. High chair or rocking on the porch chair. Either one. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to catch a groove. All right. But yeah. Hopefully that'll help you out, Bishish. And always come here, and we're more than happy to answer questions if we can. If I can't answer it, somebody in the chat will be able to. Gaming chair, but I keep telling LordShaedow how good that champ is, and he still doesn't like them. And see, it don't matter whether I like them or not. It's a tool. Because I know they're good. I just don't like them. But it ain't gonna stop me from using them. But yeah, I like having a lot of tools in my toolkit. So I will take as many champs up as I think are useful. They always manage to hit me at least once. Somehow, some way, they'll get me. But yeah, so I'm definitely enjoying myself a little bit more right now because I am feeling better. I feel like I got more energy. We all good. But I'm definitely gonna go out and walk a little bit. Sure. Woo! There we go. They're most likely going to be my next rank 3, depending on if tomorrow nets me a hit monkey or not. Ooh. Hit monkey! Well, you already know. Especially of the champions that I ranked up this morning. 2 of them will go to rank 3 before I take that champ up. Just he may go up to rank 3, but it ain't gonna be real soon. He got quite a few ahead of him. Yeah! Boom shakalaka. And I want to position them because who knows? You know, I get a rank 3 to 4 gem. Maybe it'll be one of them, but nah. Now I feel how you feel with let's say the third one that I took up. Now I like that third one, right? But not everybody does. And speaking of them, Jason and Jabari Gaming, what's up? How you doing, man? No spoilers, but I did read your comment. And why you hating on him? Why you hating on him? But anyway. But like I was saying, that third one, I like that third one. I like that third one a lot. I've liked that third one for a while. And he good. He a real good champ, but not everybody's cup of tea. And that's how I know T. Smitty feels about the first one that I took up. Oh, the third one is pretty good? Yeah, the first one is good, just not my cup of tea. T. Smitty, by the way, J. Will, T. Smitty has been singing the praises of the first one for a while. And I'm like, yeah, I know he good, but I just don't like him. But it ain't stopped me from ranking them up. But they're tools. So I'll pull that tool out like I have in the past when needed. The second one, I'm most likely going to be using soon in the Epoch of Pain. That was the main reason I took that one up. But yeah. I know a lot of people don't really care for, or I should say they underestimate some of them. Especially the second and the third one. But we'll see. Of course, I also tend to evaluate them based on through the lens or filter of the recoil masteries. So I definitely give more preference to those champions that are friendly to the recoil masteries. You on board with all of the choices? Oh, yeah. Guess who's not getting ranked up? Mr. Fantastic. I still don't like him. But he is good for support. And I do love that synergy with him and She-Hulk. For sure. Other than that, and he's not bad, but I definitely don't like it. Hit him up, hit him up. Woo! Yep, there you go. I'm probably never running recoils. I'm bad enough at this game. I don't need something else taking my health away. Yeah, and a lot of people feel that way. And it is a disadvantage a lot of times. And it seems like Kabam has like a Cold War going on with the recoil masteries. Every once in a while, you just have content that just don't work well with them. And some content is actually antagonistic. I will never forget that Nick Fury, he had a node on him that as long as you had a debuff on you, he didn't lose power. This is Nick Fury. So you go in there with somebody who is not bleed and poison immune, and you're running liquid courage and double edge. Yeah, you wasn't doing that fight. Unless you wanted to just spend a ton of resources. Now, you can have champs that can shrug it off and things like that. That's great. But yeah, they do stuff like that. And then you got some nodes that you just start out with a heal block. Oh well. Willpower ain't gonna help you now. So now you're just taking full damage from the bleed and the poison if you're going in with somebody that's not immune to either one. Yeah, I don't know, but I still love them because I do not like long fights. Now, I've turned off my recoils for some content, like the Necropolis. Not because you can't do it with them, but you're at a severe disadvantage. Also, keep in mind that you have to play, well, not have to, but you tend to play a little bit differently when you have those on. You don't want to spam specials. And so, also, if I see a champion and people are like, yeah, this champion's good, but you have to spam a lot of specials, I probably won't end up using them that much. Simply because I would destroy myself trying to play them. Not throwing specials are always unblockable and unstoppable. Yeah, even in arenas, they tricky. Oh, yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'll turn them off when I have to. Yummy! Get him again! Good night. Now, some folks really don't like the recoil masteries. They rather use their specials and, you know, all that good stuff. And I will say this. Now that I turn them, or I should say, now that I've set up battlegrounds so that I don't use them in battlegrounds, I have to get used to throwing specials a lot more often. And you'll notice when you watch my gameplay that sometimes you're like, why didn't you throw that special? It's because 99% of the time I'm running the recoils, and that's not something you want to do. So I get into the habit of not firing off my specials that often. Now in arena, it don't matter. You know, the fights don't last that long. Well, I'm unfortunately off to work. Have a good one. All right, Drunk Reaper, take care, man. Have fun at work. This is another one that's really annoying to fight at times. Misty. On defense, she can be a royal pain. Let me tell you. Secret lovers. That's what we are. All right, so if you guys haven't watched my Dazzler video, you want to do it. Boom, shakalaka. Because she is insane. Insane in the membrane. You need to check her out, see what she can do. And let me tell you something. Girl be hitting the damage cap. A lot. I mean, what more do you want from your nuker? She's doing as much damage as the game will let her do. And then some. Crazy. Woo. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, hey. Everybody's shrugging. Hey. Go, Gentle. It's your birthday. Boom, boom, woohoo. There we go. It's sad, but I have learned the hard way as to why we all got Isophene for free. I ain't even take her up to rank 2. But it's nice to have her in the arena. All right, let's see what we got going on. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't even take Karnak up before her. Really? Karnak? Oh. 6-star. Yeah? I mean, I can see myself taking Isophene up as a 6-star maybe, just to play around with her. But my 7-star? Unless they buff some of these champs that they released, staying at rank 1. Enjoy. I mean, we got it for free, so I feel no obligation to rank her up. It's a shame. Invisible Woman, fine though she is. All they had to do is one thing, honestly, to make her viable. Make it so that parries do not count towards the touch, so she can remain invisible and parry. That's it. That's the only thing I'd love to see with her. Even over my 7-star Isophene. Really? Okay. Only pluses about her are... Wait, hold up. Oh boy, I want to do something real crazy here. Come on. Come on. Don't you know? Nope. Hit him with it. Yeah. Okay. Only pluses about her are 2, got her for free, and the special options. Yeah. Woo! Go, Okoye. Go ahead, girl. Oh, I love Okoye. In the movies, I'm just like, ooh, go ahead. Oh, girl, rock it. Oh, yeah, buddy. Don't you know? Blade. Woo-wee. You ain't know about Blade? Get back, get back, get back, get back. Jump back. Ugh. Don't sleep on Blade. He is still quite good. My 7-star Blade, though, kind of waiting for him to get awakened. If I awaken Blade, I will rank him up. Oh, caught you going backwards. Nope. Caught you trying to dart in. Stop it. Oh, caught you trying to dart in. Oh, caught you again. All right, fine. Let's just keep hitting you then. That's what I thought. He didn't want to block for a little bit. But it's okay. The way you hurt me. Come on. Hey. Hey. All right. So. Trying to think of what else I heard. See, I don't see where Blade's Awakened ability is all that needed. It only heals him if you hold block. Yeah, makes him a lot more sustainable. Think about when you're blocking, oh, I don't know, Bullseye. Sig 200 Blade against Bullseye. Yeah. Will tear Bullseye up. And if I push to a special 1 and I gotta block it, I'll heal it right back up. He is quite sustainable. Okay. But he doesn't absolutely need it. He's not one that I would say needs to be awakened. Just like, you remember when I was wanting to rank up Kitty Pryde? Back it up, back it up, back it up, back that in. Boop, boop. 1%? Ooh, knockout. Kitty Pryde didn't need to be awakened, but her awakened ability, for the purposes I was going to be using her for, I wanted her awakened. So it's kind of like that with Blade. I want him awakened before I take him up. But he doesn't really need it. Also, since I run the ouchies. Uh-oh! Epinosis is back! Epinosis is back. And you know he can never be whacked. Epinosis is back. What up, man? Welcome back. He's back in the US of A. Come on. Woo! Come on. There you go. Oh, oh, hey. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Love it. I like Blade a lot more without ouchies too. Yeah, you have to spend so much more time in power healing and throwing, way less special. Yep. That he actually does less damage with ouchies. Depending on how I use him, that could be the case. But keep in mind that if I'm fighting somebody like Bullseye, I could take him out without ever throwing a special. I remember using Blade way back in the day in the variants. You know, where basically people were thinking, oh, you're not going to be able to use Blade because he's going to get glanced and take damage, right? I used him. Parried so many of them to death. Oh, yeah. If I get, well, you already know Hit Monkey went up. But if I can get Mole Man, it's a wrap. Mole Man definitely going up. Ain't no question. Can't glance, blocks. Exactly. And I think, I don't remember all of it, but it was based on your size. So if they were extra large, then they were fine. No, none of their heavies, medium, lights, all that stuff couldn't be glanced. But at the time, I didn't really have extra large champions that I could use. So I used Blade. And yeah, the fights were a little bit longer, but I was able to get her done, get some good resources, and advance my account. Yeah, you remember it. That was it. And I used Blade. There were fights in there. And of course they were tough. I just parry. I never threw a special. Just took him out. You just 100%ed it recently? And I like the variants. The variants were fun. You know, I especially liked, what was it? Variant 4. Where they had content where you could not use just your highest champions. You had to use, what was it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 star champions. That was awesome. I really want them to do more of that kind of content. You know, if you want to make content more available to people, that's what you do. Make content that's locked to 4 stars. You can only use 4 stars. Lock content that you can only use 5 stars. It'd be awesome. But they got other content. They have to keep everybody happy. I think a lot of the issue is that they're not that big. You know, they can't make that much content. You know, you got end game content. You got story content. They had to give up some of the content like the variant and all of that, right? They just don't have enough people to do all of that stuff. But it would be awesome if they had content for all the different phases of the game. You know, beginner content, intermediate content, all the way up. And I mean content that is not just geared toward them, but locked. So locked to 4 stars, locked to 5 stars, locked to 6, locked to 7, and tuned for that. So we could do the, you know, content too, but if it's locked to 4 stars, then of course the rewards will be, you know, kind of similar. Oh, look. Sis is on her way back. Sis and my mom went to the doctor earlier. And they're on their way back now. The Moon Knight variant was my favorite because it allowed us to use all our stars. Exactly. You know, like right now, I kind of feel sad because what use do my 5 stars have, really? There's one place where I'm using 5 stars, and that's in the arena. The Catalyst arena. My 6 stars are still useful. But, you know, it'd be nice if they had something for them. It'd be awesome. Come on. Whoop. Boom, shakalaka. And I'm learning how to space his special one out so I can punish it. They just need to fix Colossus to have the 1 star, have the balances of the other 2. Yeah, I remember when they tried to explain why they didn't do that. It's one of those things where it could be logical and you'd still disagree. You know? It's like, yeah, okay, you do have a reason, but is it a good one? Do I agree with that? I don't know. Those chimes are on my end, Epignosis. So every time you hear that, and it doesn't do it every time, but those are chat alarms. So if I'm down here and I'm looking, you know, and somebody says something, I can pop up and go, hey, somebody said something. But it doesn't do it all the time. I think it has a timer so that it's not spammy. But it does serve as a nice little reminder to check my chat. That's kind of what I'm using it as. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, you can block it. Still gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. Onslaught's a beast. Slinger, what's up, man? I was searching for what I had on. Yeah, see, like that right there? That's a chat one. If it becomes too distracting, let me know. And I'll turn it off, because I've been trying it out. It came with the plugin that I'm using for OBS. I used to use Streamlabs separate application to manage my alerts and the labels and all of that stuff, right? But I noticed that they haven't been updating it. And so I went looking to see if there was an update, and there wasn't one, but there was an OBS plugin. And I'm like, well, that works out even better because I don't have to remember to launch it. It's sitting right here. I can look at it and see all the history of the alerts and everything. And it had those extra features, because I don't know if the other one had that feature. But yeah, it's definitely better than what I was using. Let me see, does the... I want to see if if there's a setting. Okay, so I can set the alert volume. Credits. What is that? Configure the widget? There's a credits widget? Oh, I gotta play around with that. All right, anyway. Let me not do that right now. I can restart the session. Yep. Got jar settings, reload the widgets. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, yeah. So I can mute it, pause it. And it came muted. And I unmuted it, and that's what you're hearing now. So that's pretty cool. All right. I don't want to have my sugar drop too low. So that is going to do it for now. And I will probably stream later tonight. Because Tuesday, we're going to be doing Battlegrounds. And then Wednesday, I'm going to jump into the Epoch of Pain. So we won't be doing Arena. So I need to get my Arena outside of the live streams for this week anyway. Did they do a secret buff on OG Cap? His SP1 animation has changed. They might have. I hadn't really noticed. Might not be there tonight due to wifey time. Priorities. Wifey, get in that time. But hit the like button, guys, if you forgot to do it. Let me take a look and see if anybody has their redirect on. Okay, I do not see anybody with it on. Let me go check it out. Old school like. I liked OG. I like Captain America. Okay. I used to watch him, his series and all that. Loved it. He needs a buff. He needs a buff. I'll say that. He needs a buff. He has fallen a little bit by the wayside. All right, I don't see anybody, so we're not going to raid anyone here. So I'm going to just go ahead and finally eat. I was just doing a quest and was up against him. It's very close to the same as before, but he has a charge forward now. First, then a kick. Oh, okay. I remember the charge forward. I'll have to pay attention. I'll have to look at it. But anyway, I should see you guys later on tonight. I try to when I do a late stream, I try to do it at 10 Eastern. All right, so take care, and you all have a blessed day.